It's the windy state of South Dakota. This is 212 East, and the last, I would say, 2 hours in Montana, and then through Wyoming for 1 minute, and now into South Dakota is probably one of the most boring drives because it's all looking like this. I'll come back in the truck because I'm not sure if you can hear me with the wind. A lot of tractor trailers on this road, but as long as you're not stuck behind one of them, it's good, and you can pass on most of this road, which I don't really like these one-lane highways that you can pass on because you can't see much from the sun reflecting on the road, but at the same time, there's so few cars. And what I was saying about this stretch is on 212, I think I got onto it in Montana, and I'm still on it. It's going to turn back into 90 East, but it is a boring drive because there's very little. I think I drove through 2 little towns with a cafe, a gas station, and an Indian casino. And the next town had a gas station, a little grocery store. I grabbed something to eat there. $6 for a sub. $2 for, I think $2.99 for a bottle of Dr. Pepper. These towns, these small towns, what I found in Washington State and Montana, Idaho, and that's it, I guess, so far, is that they're just as expensive as the small towns in Alaska. I actually saw in Ritzville back in, was that in Montana or Idaho? I don't even remember. Montana, I think. Ritzville Oreos were $8. That's 99 cents cheaper than in Alaska. These little towns are expensive. I'm sure everybody knows that, especially if you've been through them. And it's not that this drive was boring. It was boring. I had fun because I like stopping in the little towns. I'm not doing it that much after I passed Ritzville. In South Dakota, the video is probably going to be a little bit longer because this is one of my top 3 states I wanted to visit, mainly because of all of the stuff we're going to be seeing. And when I say we, I'm not going crazy. There's no one in the car with me. Us, you and me, and him and her, and everyone else who watches the video. Not sure if you can see it. $2.69 a gallon. That's the cheapest so far on the trip. It started out at about $4.79 in Seattle. Then it was at $4.09 in Idaho, I think. And then in Montana, it went down to $3.69 or $3.29. Can't really remember. And here in South Dakota, $2.69. Well, this kind of stinks because I saw in Google Maps there was a kid selling lemonade right off the highway in South Dakota called Wyatt's Lemonade. You can look it up in Google. And the kid's not here, and I want my lemonade. I guess I'm going to stick with my Dr. Pepper. But I do have a pond to look at and a highway, and I'll just continue on my way. But if you're ever driving down, I'm back on 90 East now, through South Dakota, stop at Wyatt's Lemonade and let me know how it tastes. So now we're at Dinosaur Park. It's neat. It looks over whatever that is. The highway's over there somewhere. And I'm assuming there's statues of dinosaurs somewhere, like T-Rexes. There's a dinosaur. That's definitely a T-Rex. There's another dinosaur. That's a T-Rex also. See? T-Rex. I just sat down on the bench here and I saw the dinosaur statues straight ahead. There on the left, that's definitely a T-Rex. And then the one in the middle, that appears to be a T-Rex also. And the one on the right side, I'm gonna say that's a T-Rex. And you may be thinking, why don't I just walk up those steps so I can be right next to the statue dinosaurs? And my answer would be, if they were real dinosaurs, I still wouldn't climb the steps because they would kill me. But I'm not climbing steps for plastic dinosaurs. And what's the best I'm gonna see? Close-up plastic dinosaurs. They look neat from here. I'm happy with this. So I'm on my way to the next place, and I would like to make a video of me driving, but the road is extremely narrow and very curvy. So, and I guess I'm heading up there, or where I'm heading to is going to be looking like that. And this is why, for example, I don't climb those steps and look at the plastic dinosaurs. There's so many places I want to visit here in South Dakota. I can't go, to every single one and walk through it for an hour because I'll never leave South Dakota. Okay, I came across this. This is pretty neat. They call it a hood tunnel. I hope no car comes in the opposite direction because... Ooh, that's worth $10. No, I didn't pay yet. I wonder if there's anything to pay to get into this. Okay, gotta put the camera down. A motorcycle just pulled up behind me. Now that's a lot of stones. And what I would like to do is wait until this car pulls away so that I can show you. I would like to get a video driving through there. So I'm gonna try it and I hope I don't hit the walls. And I have to look at what this place is called. Plus that license plate's kind of funky. Want to know how I got these scars? The Joker. Oh, it even says on there the Joker. So we're going to try to see if this works. I know you can drive through here because I saw a car drive through it. And... man, is that close. Good thing this is a rental. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is I tear off a side view mirror. Made it, survived. Oh, you can even drive further up there. Well, let's do that. I don't know what's up here, but a car is coming. So every time a car comes, I have to put down the phone, unless there's a place like this. I did see, or it seemed that you can walk into the caves. So I'm hoping that's over here. Okay, this looks like the end. Well, I guess it's not the end, but I'm gonna ask this person, is there a spot where you can walk into the cave? Okay, I'm not going to. A big pit bull just stuck its head out the back window. So maybe, I'm thinking, because I see a motorcycle here and a little path, that maybe you can walk down there. But I'm gonna ask. And this is Needle Eye Tunnel. I just realized I didn't even say what it was when I arrived. And I'm gonna go to one more place, and then I'm going to head to the hotel. And actually what I'm gonna do is stay in this area for 2 nights. First off, I can get some clothes clean, and then I can I must have a list of about 12 things that I want to see here, so I won't fall off that cliff. So it's great, you see me instead of everything else because I turn the camera around. I don't care, live with it, people. This is what I walk back to. It's not really possible to enter this, but this is pretty neat. You know that guy sitting on the rocks over there, he's from South Dakota. He's driving a really nice Harley Davidson. And I guess he just comes out here and sits and looks around. So this is neat. I like this place. If I was back in South Dakota, I recommend this place. This is by far the nicest place that I've seen on this trip. I did like the prairie dog town because with wildlife, you know, I'm gonna like it. But this is different. So I like this. And I have one more place to visit, and then I will head on out to the hotel. Speaking of the hotels, I got this one tonight for $70 per night, and the reason I get the hotel is cheap. Of course, you know, I'm using Booking, and I know a lot of people don't really like using those apps, but you know, for $70 a night, and I'm zero point 0.7 miles away from the center. So it's definitely, that's why I'm going to stay for 2 nights. Wash my clothes and all day tomorrow. Okay, see you at the next stop. So I'm at the top now. And push him over. And I'll get a little bit of the video driving back down. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to drive through any more rocks. But you can see why there's no way I can hold this camera. I have to go 9 miles down this road. There's no way I can hold this camera, you know, with oncoming traffic. I'd have to say most of the people are driving slow, but every once in a while you have one of these people really zipping through there. Parking area. And this is, without a doubt, the busiest place that I stopped at in regards to tourists. I imagine how busy this is in June and July. So I'm really lucky I came out here a couple of weeks before the tourist season started. And I think this is where I'm going to stop the video. Plus, it's very tiring on my fingers. And the thing is, I bought the mount for the dash cam, but it keeps on falling off. It's just some cheap, I think, $10 mount I bought from Amazon. It worked great in my truck in Alaska until I started going over bumps. Then it just popped off. This one didn't even last for an hour. So, that's it. I would say 8 more miles to go. Well, that's the first animal I almost killed. He just ran out in front of me.